bamboo games begin. So I'm not feeling great, guys. I was doing something else and I felt a draw to this place like you wouldn't. I can't even explain it. I don't know how to explain it. There's like a draw. It's like almost like a magnetic pull. It's really cold out. I'm not really properly dressed to be outdoors, but I want to see what's going on. You guys are with me from the start, pretty much. This place is gonna fill out real nice. It's gonna get really thick in here. Got some new bends and tucks and brakes. I'm not gonna point them all out. I heard like a pop. Some people can pop the corner of their mouth, like put their finger in their mouth and go. I this means. I don't know. We'll go this way. I can hear people out that way somewhere. There are houses surrounding the area, but what I just heard was in here. That sounded like metal on metal. Little birds in there. My eyesight is all jacked up from staring into the sun. I've seen how beautiful it could be in here at this time of day when the sun just beams into the bamboo. But I do want to get to the middle where it felt like I was drawn to. I don't know why. Obviously we like to go in the bamboo, we like to check that out, but I was more drawn to the center. When I kind of started heading this way, when I kind of gave in, I saw like a quick flash, kind of was like, whatever, it's over here. Kind of where we gifted that, where they knocked down, somebody knocked down that structure that was near the trail. Kind of like over that way. I'll be honest, my eyes are messing with me, I think, because my eyes gotta be deceiving me. If it, well, I don't know. I keep thinking I'm seeing stuff in the bamboo tree line. There's too much stuff in between for me to get a clean shot of it, though. So it's kind of pointless, because all I'll do is I'll keep seeing something and I'll keep stopping and then pointing in there, and then by the time I do all that, it's a wrap. Unless they want to be seen. That's a different story. I know there's nobody in here, but it sounds like the houses on the outskirts are, a couple of them have a little bit of activity going on, so be mindful of that. Here's the high point. Come on. wind ain't working in my favor. Past couple of days I've had a falcon, which is my favorite bird, calling to me like from outside, and I keep going out because I hear it, but I'm not seeing anything, and I'm wondering if that's something to do with the Sasquatch. Seems like it. I haven't really gotten a confirmation one way or another, but at least anything definitive, but my personal feelings, all, you know, my heart tells me yes. So. See that? Let's try and zoom better. There you go, buddy. Maybe I was wrong. It'll be the first time, right? I notice a lot of people are like scared to say things in their videos, and that, you know, I get it. Like, anybody can edit a video and look like a superhero when they're in the field, cutting out all the shit you say, you know, talking over it, saying, look at me, I zoomed in and I saw this guy and blah blah blah, because I'm the best. Like, shut up. Just, I don't care, you know, I don't mind being wrong. Sometimes like this, you know, like that, like I thought I saw something, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I really don't know. But I like to spit out what I'm thinking in that moment, because that's the most important time. Something moved over there. I gotta line it up somewhere. It's in the shadows at the bottom. It could be a deer. There was absolute 100% movement. What I'm seeing with my eyes over there, I'm not seeing on the camera. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna take a couple of steps. Yeah, let's try and through this angle. No, I don't see it. I don't see it with my eyes, but something was right. I watched it move, like on all fours move, not not up in the air too high, probably about maybe between 3 and 5 foot off the ground. Definitely something large on all fours. It could have been a deer, but so here's where I was kind of drawn to, was this section here, like right in this area, right in the middle. I didn't realize we were here while we were just watching it. I thought we were way back there, honestly. I don't like. I thought we were back there, and I took a couple of steps. I don't know how. All right. Anyway, it's interesting. Looks like there was a lot of something coming in and out of here. We did throw Fruit Loops and stuff here at some point. You can even see there. I mean, again. It could be a deer came in and scuffed everything up, but the intent was for the little people, so maybe they did come and get it. Who knows? I like to be optimistic, but there's no scientific proof, Mike. You know what makes me laugh about people who are hung up on science? Scientific facts. Scientific Sasquatch. What is science? What is it? What's your definition of science, guys? Oh, what's your favorite bird? I meant to ask you that before, too. What's your favorite bird? As far as birds of prey, I like the falcon and the osprey. Falcon's definitely my favorite overall. What is science? It's experiments, right? You do experiments of trial and error until you get something that is scientifically proven, which is considered fact, right? I don't know how people can jump on board with all this shit and say Sasquatch didn't do it because science didn't prove it. It's a lot of shit like that. Some of these people, they're the same people that do mind speak with God, right? You know, I grew up a Catholic. When you sit in that pew after you receive communion, you don't talk out loud. You don't say it out loud when you pray. Communicate. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a dog and some people. Holy shit. Let me tell you guys. I didn't know what was hauling down that hill. I think we've seen these people before, but I saw something hauling down the hill, and then I saw a bunch of bipedals coming down. They're dressed all dark again, these people. I mean, so am I, but so, like, let's just say, for instance, these bend and tucks, right? Science says Sasquatch didn't do those, right? So what did? Tell me what science proves that. What part of science makes that happen? Oh wait. You know, you got the people who say, wind. And mind you, Mind you, the people who come at me with this shit, not many do, not anymore, because you gotta understand, you have to be a clown to come for me. You really do. You have to be a clown to come for me. You can go again. You could probably go at somebody who's like occasionally in the field or something. But I am out here every single day. I don't take days off. I don't have the ability to take days off. When I take a day off for some reason, whatever it may be, we get home visits. So there are no days off. Alright, we got company behind us, which is no big deal. Look at that, beautiful, huh? Look at that. We're gonna go visit Kyle one day over there. I'm gonna go link up with him in Connecticut. He wants me to come check out his stomping grounds and his area, and I need to do that for him. I know I need to, because I just need to. I know where I'm supposed to be and when I'm supposed to do something. I don't know how to explain that more, but I just do. I know when I'm supposed to do something, when I get a little nudge. And right now I'm getting a big nudge from the Sasquatch people. One is to go see Kyle. One is to go see one is to go see hey how you doing? One is to go see Maryland Squatch Watcher over Billy, and another one is to, well, I'm gonna keep the other one a secret, but that's not gonna be for a while anyway. There's a few other things in the works too, but those two guys, I know I need the Sasquatch are nudging me to go do something for them, so I will. That dog's great. He reminds me so much of Gunner. So hopping around happy, and they never go far. You know what I mean? They take off all excited and everything, but they always like want to come back and tell you what they just experienced. All right, so we were gonna go to the bamboo, but they're heading that way, guys. So you know what? I don't know. Let's just double back. You know what? Let's double back. I am not feeling well, and I know a lot of you are gonna be disappointed in me right now, and I do apologize, friends. But that might be my cue. Maybe they showed me the middle because that's only how far they wanted me to get some air. But they didn't want me to go too far, like I really want to tell you about this person I met there and the dream that they had, but I'd like to get confirmation before I speak on it, even though I would do it without his name. I'd like to get his okay, before I speak on it. It might take a little legwork because I don't know how to reach him, but I can go through somebody to get to him and see if he'll allow us to discuss it, because there's a reason behind it. Have you guys ever experienced a dream Sasquatch related? If so, do you remember your dreams regularly? If yes or if no, did you remember your Sasquatch dream? Obviously you would have, right? If you had one. But I mean, like, did you remember it vividly? Even if we premiere, guys, let's get the comment section going, Communicate with each other, talk to each other. Let this be a cool place where everyone just kind of shoots the shit and has fun and embraces one another. I feel like we kind of died off a little. It's gotten so quiet around here. And some of that might have been on my end. Why? So, I don't want to act like ignorant to it. I let a lot of things get a little out of control on my side. And I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on trying to reverse things. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. Some of you might be lost in the sauce. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Maybe leave in the comments where you guys are from. Where are you guys from? What's your, do you have any local Native American tribes in the area? If so, what are they? Do you have Native American blood in you? Are you a descendant of any tribes? We have a lot of wonderful, wonderful people with quite a bit to offer. And I never want you guys to be silent. Just because it's, you know, my channel. It's not my channel. As soon as somebody shares, you have to be ready for what sharing comes with, right? What's the point in sharing if you don't want people to have opinions on it? Granted, I'm not gonna sit here in front like I like everything that comes in, but 90% of you, I love what you say. It makes the comments make all the difference. You understand? It makes it so much more like worth it and feel like it went somewhere. Let's see if we could cross over right here. Instead of going back up and around, I think we can kind of cross over through the veil here. So what I'm doing at the moment is asking permission to come in here because I know it is off trail. It's twilight. This is their area. I know that. It's not me questioning yes or no. I know it is. It did extend at one point. This is cut off. This was cut off. Looks like this was pushed over onto the side of the trail. Same with that one. That was cut off. You see what I'm saying? It was extended out this way. Okay, so there's a Y right there. We'll just assume that. Not assume, but I'm getting a vibe. I didn't see that a minute ago. Now I do. That's what I honed in on. I'll pin the comment of whoever first tells us what the Y glyph is. What does the Y glyph mean? That's something else we're gonna do soon too. We're gonna start pinning comments, the most positive comment, most uplifting comment, most relative comment, whatever. Whoever wows me the most is gonna get pinned. You know, it could be literally as simple as whatever. You get my drift. I don't wanna sway anybody in any one direction. I'd like to put the camera somewhere. All these people are gonna end up coming back. See, like that rock was moved from that spot. See, like, well, maybe definitely was. It was definitely in there. See all the crisscross stuff on the ground. You want to try not to step on any of this, if possible. So instead of me coming over this way and lifting this one up and messing up all its integrity, structural integrity, I'm going to come a long way around this way. So saying? I was debating on going live on the way out, but looks like somebody stepped right there. Maybe a little guy. You see? It's almost as big as my foot. Might not be Sasquatch, could be anything. The spacing between the steps between the impressions, only looks like it's like a foot and a half apart, if that. I love this little underbrush area. It reminds me of like a little like fort. You know, if I was a kid, I would definitely want to hang out in that spot and in this spot. Jesus, people talk so loud. I'll never understand that. I know New Yorkers do it. My mom does it. Like, so many people do it that I know. Like, they talk so loud, like 1 foot away from you. Or on the phone, they yell. Like, I'm like, why are you yelling like that? I literally spent my life being conscious of how loud I spoke because of all the... Oh, sweet Jesus. Get up to go to the bathroom for a while. Like, I know exactly what you're saying from here. Oh, Christ, mass. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to let them pass. Right, watch, they have no idea I'm here. The dog knows I'm here. They have no idea I'm here. They have no idea I'm here. This happens to me all the time. Hi, puppy. They'll figure it out. There it is.
Yeah, you better figure it out.
Hey, Howard. How you doing? Alright, back to what we were looking at over here. That happens to me all the time. So, something I was saying, I say this to a lot of people. I ask them to test this when they're out here interacting, if they feel like they're in contact and vibrating with the Sasquatch. So when I'm at that frequency with the Sasquatch people, it seems to me that humans don't notice I'm around until they're on top of me. It's like I have to address them for them to notice I'm there. These people walked up and down, blah, 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 blah. I was watching them the whole time, and I was standing up here on top of this hill. That dog knew I was here. That's another thing I always say. I say people who have dogs, their dogs see me. Their dogs will lock eyes with me. But I will startle the shit out of somebody by saying hello, because it's like they didn't know I was there. So I think I'm gonna try and do a night investigation here one night, like pretty in depth. I don't know what you guys think about that. Maybe drop that in the comments too, if you don't mind at this point. Yes or no for a night investigation. If you want to see a night investigation, how about it's not an investigation, but I just don't know what else to call it. A night outing, a night hunt, whatever. I don't know. Like, I was just talking to cameraman about that today. Like, I just don't know what like turns me off about that word, but it just does, like. So it's like people's preference. The word squatching used to drive me nuts. Now it doesn't so much. You know what I mean? Like, I used to hate that. People like, you want to go squatching? I'd be like, oh. I'd like cringe. But honestly, I'll be honest, I think a lot of my turnoffs come from that show on Animal Planet. And it's things that those guys would say that when I hear them, like, it bothers me. It's just something I picked up on. It just happens to be a lot of things that the lead guy says on that show. Well, mind you, I've had a conversation with Cliff. I've had a conversation with Bobo. Not the other two, but that's the way I want it. Is there anybody that you would like to see on the channel? Somebody you'd like to see, sit down with? It doesn't have to be a Sasquatch person, mind you. You know? It doesn't have to be somebody. It could be anybody in the field. We gotta help each other, you know. All these fields tie into each other, right? Now, mind you, depending who it is, you know. But it's not that I'm picky. There's just a lot of things I know from being on this side that a lot of people who are just, you know, subscribers and viewers don't know about. You know, once you come into the side of being, I don't know what the wording is really, but, you know, the creator side, you get tainted because you learn a lot about who's who. And it can ruin a lot. It can ruin a lot for you. People you thought were awesome and badass and had great stuff, and somebody you looked up to, you just find out it could suck the wind right out of your sails. Let's just put it that way. I thought I saw something there. I'm gonna have to back up again. Take a look at it. It's so hard to see. There's a lot of stuff in between. I can't tell if it's just a perfect stick lay down, but the conical head. Oh wow, okay. Use the bird to distract me. It worked. It worked. Let's try and get a different angle. Wow, look at this bamboo shoot right here. Look at the size of that one. It's huge. There's a game trail coming through. I lost track of where that was. There's some pretty big impressions in here. I lost track of where that was. It doesn't matter if if he wants to reveal himself or she wants to reveal herself, they will in time. Actually, looks like there's a massive impression right next to that. Right next to that bamboo. There's a lot of stuff laid on that bamboo too, which is interesting. Man, what bad timing. Not really, you know what? Everything's meant to be. Maybe that topic of the people, those people popping on, maybe that's what it was supposed to be about. Maybe, I was supposed to tell you about that stuff that happens to me. Maybe that was the grand plan for today, for the Sasquatch people. They wanted me to tell you about that. Because I know a lot of things, like I'll have a conversation, there's things I forget to talk about. Like I can go live and forget everything, or not remember to say anything, or people ask me something and I can't think of how to respond right. But I'll have a conversation on the side with camping with Sasquatch, or Billy and Maryland Squatch Watcher, or Brian at Montauk is Strange, and they'll be like, wow, that's that's whatever. I can't think of the right word, but and I'm like, yeah, it does come out right, and it does sound very what's the word? Damn it, I don't know, surreal. I can't think of the word. I really can't think of the word. I've been trying to think of it, but I'm just drawing a big fat blank. So anyway, guys, it's not important, but they showed a connection, and when you need to come up with something, they always give you the right answer, and they kind of give you the right thing to say, and it's not by accident, it's by design. All of us have jobs to do. All of us have things that we're supposed to do for, the greater good of this. And when we fight against it, you'll find that things don't go so smooth. But when you do what you're supposed to, like when you do what you're chosen to do from the Sasquatch, like mine is connecting people to people and people to Sasquatch and Sasquatch to people, and, our peoples together. It's not by chance that I know what to say and when to say it to make something click for somebody. They hand it to me. They download it in me. They give it to me. They pass it to me. I'm just a vessel. Just a vessel. So, that being said, guys, thank you. Hope you have a blessed day. Stay safe. And sun's going down, so I'll probably see you in a couple hours. Alright, peace.